friends, it's Jay. Today we're gonna do a tag video. I was watching the beautiful Sunny Scents and she was doing a tag video. The idea behind the tag is to scent a scenario. So she spoke about a scenario that she was given, and then at the end of her video she passed on a scenario to anybody else who wanted to participate in the tag. So this is what I'm doing today. The scenario that she passed on was to imagine you have a childhood bully who really makes your life miserable. This person really has an impact on your self-esteem. They try to drag you down. This person could be any person in life. Doesn't have to be a child of your same age, doesn't have to be a peer, but just anyone in your childhood who may have tried to steal your shine or, you know, break you down. And so you've grown up and you have become successful and confident and beautiful and, you know, whatever else positive, any ideas you might have had, the ideal person you wanted to be as a child. And so I thought this was a really cool topic and I wanted to participate. The fragrances that I've chosen, I say fragrances because I couldn't choose one. I've chosen two. I hope that's okay. But I definitely feel like they represent me. And I'll just say how, because she mentioned make you feel strong, make you feel confident, make you feel beast. And I think that is subjective, because it doesn't necessarily have to mean that the fragrances are beast mode. They don't have to project into the world necessarily. The fragrances that I like generally are not going to be beast mode fragrances unless I'm in a party environment, unless, you know, we're outside or in maybe a loungy or a club environment where it doesn't matter if your fragrance kind of permeates through the air. Generally my fragrances don't project past arm's length, and that's the way I like it. So these fragrances reflect that. I never want to be the loudest person in the room, but I definitely want to be someone whose presence is felt if I'm around you. And I think that that's definitely what these fragrances do. So the first one I'm going to choose is Tom Ford Vanille Fatale. I love that she said the person, you know, as they see you in the elevator, which is the end of the scenario, you meet them again in life after you've become this wonderful person or this person who you wanted to be. So you are seeing them in an elevator, and what do you do? What do you smell like actually when you see them? And so I feel like being in that closed space, I'm not saying anything. I may even have my shades on, I may not. I'm probably gonna be unbothered, but I'm, like she said, gonna let the scent speak for me. Tom Ford Vanille Fatale, it's warm, it's sweet, a little bit spicy, luxurious with the suede, and I feel like that is a good representation. It speaks for itself. If someone else were gonna smell it, definitely will let the person know that I'm still sweet, you know, you didn't take any, I'm still me, you know, I'm still warm, I'm still vulnerable, and the scars that you gave me just made me even better. So a little bit spicy with this fragrance, with the rum and the soft spices, and like I said, some luxury with the suede that's in here. But overall, I'm still myself with the sweet, warm vanilla. And that is Tom Ford Vanille Fatale. Another option that I have is definitely Chanel Allure, the EDP. And I feel like it gives the same vibe because it's not something that is going to project in a beastly way, but it definitely has presence. And what it says is that, you know, it's not a fragrance that is necessarily what it says, like, because the way I describe it is it feels like a body cream to me. Once it starts to die down, it feels like a beautifully scented body cream. And so what that says to me, or if I were to smell somebody that smelled like that, I would think that they were well taken care of, that they really, you know, were able to afford these things and take care of themselves. And so if I'm going to project an image to somebody, especially somebody who prayed for my downfall, I definitely want to let them know that I'm good. I'm well taken care of. I'm good. Not that I don't have any worries, but I'm strong enough to take care of my business and to handle any adversity that may come in my life. So still vanilla, still soft, still sweet vanilla, still warm, and just very very subtle, but still present. So these two fragrances I feel represent me. I would love for somebody who didn't necessarily have the best wishes for me to find me in a good place smelling like these fragrances. So I feel like that's what I would choose for this scenario. And if I'm going to participate, I'm going to pass on a scenario. So I'm going to say the scenario that I'm going to give is you are someone who has a lot of responsibilities, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whatever. You have a lot of responsibilities and you are responsible. So even though you may get overwhelmed sometimes, you still take care of your responsibilities. You're a hard worker, you pay attention to detail, and you are taxed emotionally, you're taxed with your energy, but you still keep going. And this is your lifestyle. And you don't have a lot of time to take vacations or take time for yourself. So you meet this person who says, you know what, I've got all of your financial responsibilities taken care of. I just want you to take some time for you. Let's go on this trip for a few days, wherever you want to go. A luxurious vacation, could be tropical, could be in a city, out of the country, wherever you want to go. This person has that access, that power to take you. So you decide to go ahead and be adventurous. What fragrance are you wearing that reflects that adventurous side of you? What fragrance are you wearing that makes you feel free, free enough to do something like that, to just put all your responsibilities to the side and go? So I guess fun, adventurous, and free. What fragrance makes you feel like that? So I tag anybody who wants to answer that question, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Love, Jay. Bye-bye.